Hello everyone. The previous video we have seen the VGA interface between the FPGA kit and the monitor with a blue square on an yellow background. In order to do that, what we have taken an Xmax, Ymax, Xmin and Ymin, and we have seen that each pixel, if it's falling between the range of Xmin and Xmax, it is turned blue, and the rest of the colors are turned yellow. It's a very simple logic, but now let us take it to the next level. Let us see if we can implement a circle, triangle and square on a plain background, or let's say any color of your choice. In order to do that, we have to make a few adjustments to our code. Now let's see, in the top VGA file there are not much changes to do because we have already assigned the back porch and front porch values for horizontal and vertical pixels. So, but for this we are going to add a polarization variable and few other changes to actually take in a few other more parameters for this task to be achieved. So in the top VGA file, you'll be just adding few variables which you'll be calling them in the image generator. But in the image generator file, there is a significant change within the logic. In the earlier logic, you just compared the pixel value, whether it lies between the Xmin and Xmax and Ymin and Ymax. But here we are going to implement our logic differently. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to segregate the three images into three different sections. Each section has its own formula. Let's say for a circle, you're going to compare the radius of a circle which you are declaring initially. You're comparing the radius of the radius of the pixel must be greater than the Euclidean distance between the X and the X center, Y and the Y center. You're going to check if the value, if the Euclidean distance is less than the radius square. And for a triangle, you're going to use the equation called y equals to mx plus c, which is a well-renowned equation. So over here, you're going to check that if the y value is greater than the mx plus c. So you're going to see m is the slope, x will be like, you'll be comparing with the x center and x, etc. And for a square, it's going to be the same logic what we have used for a blue square on an yellow background. Over here, you also are going to add the color palette too, which changes based on the shape. Let's say for a square, R is high, and for a triangle, G can be high, and for a square, blue can be high. I mean, you're just segregating it so that the pixel, the image gets generated perfectly. As you can see from the bottom, all these comparisons have been added for a circle ring test, for a triangle edges, and for the square. You can see those formulas have been implemented. Once this is done, you'll be compiling your code, and an SOF file will be generated, which you'll be dumping onto your FPGA kit. And once the dump is done, you'll be changing the SOF file over here, and you'll be running it. And once the run is successful, you'll be seeing a beautiful square, triangle and circle on a green background. Thank you.